Welcome back to Back to the Future, the game. Walkthrough part 18, I believe. Anyway, we are back.
Another day in Hill Valley.
Yes, indeed.
Perfect place.
Dad? Yo, Dad! Huh? Oh, hello, son. What's on your mind?
We weren't
Hey, Dad, we need to talk.
done with that conversation we had earlier. What's the deal with the house? Want to know that?
What's the deal with the house, Dad? I don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your Mathemagic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ36 violation. What? I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
So, when is this dust mite problem gonna be solved so I can get to all my stuff?
Well, the cleanup crew said they'd probably get around to it by tonight, but they're kind of backed up, so I wouldn't expect them until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Where am I supposed to sleep?
I got it all covered, son. We're gonna camp out back just like we did when you were little.
Okay, this timeline is officially a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't want to camp out back. That's horrible. How do these monitors work?
How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Oh.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
You're a creep. I hope you know that. Okay, let's see.
Never trust a guy.
These monitors are certainly interesting.
Yo, Dad!
Huh? Oh, hello, son.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Nice. We didn't have a computer in the other timeline. Well, no joystick. That's lame.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Brown. I'm so
Effective against moths, mosquitoes, and tannins.
Did I just hear someone say Mrs. Brown or something? It was like, yeah, you should refer me as Citizen Mrs. Brown or Citizen Brown. Citizen? I don't know. Okay. Well, bye, Dad. I never liked you. Hey, what's this?
What's the problem, citizen?
Everything's perfectly alright now. We're fine. We're all fine now, thank you. How are you?
Ha! That's from Star Wars Episode 4. That's from A New Hope. When Han Solo was a stormtrooper and he was like, "Oh, everything's fine now. Everything's fine now. How are you?" Yeah, I see what you did there. At least I think they did that on purpose. Let's go. That was a nice Easter egg, I think. I think that's called an Easter egg. Yeah. Okay, in this timeline, my dad's a creep and my mom's a drunk. Time to fix it. What are we supposed to do? Break some rules. You can start by finding Lorraine's secret stash. Or, I don't know. How's it going, Biff? Oh, let's talk to Mom. Not my mom, but that mom. Hey, what's this?
First Citizen Brown, the mindhead of Hill Valley, a man of infinite wisdom and awe-inspiring imagination. Emmett Lathrop Brown had been raised by a family legacy steeped in law, but hadn't set his sights on his destiny until he single-handedly thwarted the nefarious gangster Irving Kid Cannon and his bootlegging syndicate. After this heroic event, immortalized by the grand statue on the courthouse lawn, First Citizen Brown devoted his life to civil and social engineering, using Hill Valley as a prototype for tomorrow's cities today.
In that statue kind of looks like he's wearing a dress. Look at that. It looks like he's wearing a dress. And second of all, like, come on, that he didn't save. I mean, he didn't put Kid Tannen behind bars. That was me. I'm the one that caught him in that flying car of his. Yeah, this is a bunch of bullcrap. And the old Doc, not young Doc, the old Doc actually did it for me. Turned on the car. So young Doc was nothing part of it. He was just a distraction. So shut up, Edna. Let's talk to Mom.
Mom?
Ask about me.
I'm having a bad day, Mom. Can I ask you a few things?
We all have our share, son.
I lost my timesheet. What have I got going on this week?
Well, Monday is Junior Brown Brigade.
Junior what now?
And Tuesday is Model UN.
Model UN?
Mm-hmm. You represent Djibouti. On Wednesday, you'll be overseeing the board game club at the rec center.
Okay, I've heard enough.
I am officially a nerd in this game. What the heck? I'm a loser. Well, in this timeline, I mean.
I saw Jennifer earlier today.
Oh, Jennifer. What a spunky gal. Are you two patching things up?
She totally blew me off.
Well, I'm not the world's biggest dating expert, seeing as how I married the first guy to fall from the sky. But maybe you should spend a little less time with your microscopes and ant farms, and a little more time tending to her needs. What kind of things is she passionate about, Martin? What are her interests?
I don't even know anymore.
You see?
Oh my gosh, it looks like this Lorraine doesn't like her husband as much as she did with the, I don't know, at the end of the first movie when they were all happy and stuff like that. When did I become a square? Right? He is big square in this game, in this timeline.
Everyone is treating me like some sort of goody two-shoes, Mom.
They're just jealous that you're such a perfect citizen of Hill Valley.
Have I always been this way?
Always been a perfect little son. Going on 18 years now.
What about that time I set fire to the living room?
Oh, but you only did that so you could show us the fire retardant you made with your chemistry set.
Heavy.
Huh?
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Okay, ask about you.
What about you, Mom?
What about me?
Yeah, what are you doing about polishing the statue?
What are you doing out here, polishing the statue?
I know. I was scheduled to clean the clock this month, but then Needle's mom ate some of that bad tofu that's been going around. So there was some reshuffling in the L sector duty roster, and here I am. I kinda wish I was cleaning the clock, though. So much nicer up there without all the cameras.
The cameras?
Wave to Big Brother, or Big Husband in this case.
I saw you talking to Biff about the Citizen Plus program.
Biff says I'd be a perfect candidate for it.
I know Biff, and if that's what the Citizen Plus program does to people, then you don't want any part of it.
But Biff has been reformed. Look at him. He seems so happy now. So at peace with this town. What I wouldn't give.
He's a total veg, Mom.
Your father is always telling me that I don't invest enough in the workings of our great Citizen Brown. Maybe it's time for me to turn a new leaf and just go with the flow.
Okay, just hold off for a bit, please. I don't want you doing anything rash.
No, you need to rebel. You don't need to be like this town, it sucks.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Ask about Dad, because he seems like what Marty said earlier, he's a peeping Tom!
So, what's up with Dad?
Indeed. What is up with him?
That setup in his garage is pretty intense.
That's not the word I'd use. More like creepy.
I heard that.
I feel like I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, Martin, that could be a sign you need to get out more.
Oh, don't you dare! No, I get out plenty. I talked to Doc, but that was in the other timeline. This timeline, I suck so much. Ask about Citizen Brown, first of all.
Is there any way I could talk to Citizen Brown?
Oh, you know how difficult that is, Martin. The great man spends so much time coming up with new rules and demerits that he barely has time to talk to us anymore. I guess that's the price we pay for a safe, happy city.
So he doesn't see anyone?
Not unless someone starts rolling up the demerits. He still takes a personal interest in those situations. And of course you could talk to Mrs. Brown.
Clara?
No, silly. Edna.
Edna Strickland?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we already knew that. Oh, okay. I wish Clara was his wife, though. I don't like Edna. She should kill herself.
Wait, Doc. Citizen Brown is married to Edna Strickland?
You already knew that.
Did you get a bump on the head or something? They've been happily married for nearly 40 years. In fact, if you ask me, I think Edna wears the pants in the relationship. She's the one always announcing the day-to-day bulletins. Probably writes them herself.
I need to sit down.
Then, what? Okay. I thought we already knew that. I thought we already knew this. Maybe it's because I played the game before, but I thought it was already announced in the game that before that they were married. And it was pretty obvious, too. She was about to kiss him when they were outside the movie theater, so you kind of guess what was happening. Let's ask about Biff.
Biff seems, unusually mellow.
Well, he should be. He just finished the Citizen Plus program. So far, it looks like it's done him a world of good.
You don't think he seems a bit off? I mean, he's so un-Biff.
Well, isn't that the point? You remember what he used to be like? He was an unholy terror.
He wasn't that bad.
Now, sure, but you should have seen him in high school.
I can imagine.
Yeah, he molested you in high school. Yep. Anyway, let's ask about Jennifer.
What do you think of Jennifer, Mom?
Well, she certainly looked like quite a handful, dear. I was really hoping some of her, joie de vivre would have rubbed off on you.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Martin, you can be a little uptight sometimes.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it, Mom.
Well, maybe you needed to hear it. There's nothing wrong with having priorities in life. Just maybe Jennifer should have been a little higher on your list.
Yeah, she should.
Well, you did buy that guitar. That's a step in the right direction. Women love musicians. Just keep practicing and I'm sure you'll get better.
What are you talking about? I'm a great musician.
That's the spirit.
Shut up, Mom. I'm better. I'm good. Shut up. My dreams are dreams. You cannot lose my... whatever. Ask about Officer Parker.
Jen's dad doesn't seem to like me very much.
He's just a little stressed out, dear. Filling the crime-stomping shoes of his legendary father makes poor Danny Jr. a little twitchy.
So I see.
But he gets the job done. Between him and his father, Hill Valley's been as dry as the Sahara Desert for decades now. Unfortunately.
Fry. Doc was right. We did overdo it. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Alright, ask about Hill Valley and its rules.
Is it just me or does Hill Valley feel really strict today?
Some might even call it stifling. But you didn't hear that from me.
Biff told me that he got in trouble for public displays of affection.
Can you believe it? Sure, things got a little out of control back in the 60s with the free love and all, but now even holding hands will get you a verbal warning.
Wait, so you can't even kiss?
Can't even hug. It's barbaric. City Hall treats us like a bunch of children going to the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Biff was talking about all the contraband he used to keep. Do you know anything about that?
What are you implying, Martin?
I'm not implying anything. I just want to know what kind of contraband might still be around. You know, so I can watch out for it. Like a good citizen.
Well, I wouldn't know about such things. But people still smuggle alcohol in from the next county. I heard the kids at school have been smuggling Xerox copies of Dungeons and Dragons. I bet you'd be into something like that, huh?
I'll get back to you on that.
They're smuggling in Dungeons and Dragons. Oh no, that's horrible. Sorry about the telephone. You have to ignore it.
Is it true that Biff was responsible for getting dogs outlawed?
I think that was all Edna's idea. She's always had a sore spot for dogs. Now your father and I, we love dogs.
You do? I didn't know that. How come we never had a dog?
We had meant to get one to teach you children about responsibility, but by the time we had you, dogs had already been banned. Now I don't think we'll ever have the chance to raise a puppy.
Jeez, Mom, that could be the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Most definitely. Dogs are great. It's all Edna's fault just because Einstein attacked her in 1931. Just get over it, Edna. Psh. I was like, how many years ago? Like, 65 years ago or something? Did I do the math right? No, it's 85. Wait, so... Yeah, wouldn't it be 55 years? Because, 31... Yeah, it'd be 55 years. Okay, we're good.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Finally, let's ask about that freaking flask of yours.
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes.
Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. Piece of crap. Sorry, guys, for the interruption. Freaking someone called me. Sorry, but let's get back to it.
Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad, Mom, knock it off, you two.
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine?
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you.
Shut up.
Mom?
Dang it.
What's the problem, citizen?
Yeah, I'll have a double animal style with fries and a diet.
That's it. It's called an emergency intercom for a reason. I'm wrapping you for an SCR 300. Take your demerit printout before you go.
Dang it, I just got a demerit. Come on. What am I doing? Crap.
Mom?
I'm gonna ask about our flask again.
Mom, look, I'm on your side. If you got a problem, I want to help, but this is a choice you gotta make yourself.
Oh, look at you. You're such a sweet boy. I'm so glad you take after me rather than your father.
What, Lorraine? What?
Ugh! I can't live like this.
Dad, you're not helping.
Oh, but I disagree, Martin. It's important that I catch her in the act so I can get it on tape. Once it's on tape, I can show her that she has a problem.
That's ridiculous, Dad. You're acting like this is some kind of sting operation.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. There. What did you just hide? That was some sort of fruity liqueur.
It's a spray bottle of simple orange for the cleaning I'm trying to do.
Lorraine, I'm sorry. It's just that you're acting so cagey lately.
Cagey? Maybe I'm acting like I don't want to be spied on all the time.
It's not all the time, Lorraine. I do sleep occasionally, you know.
Mom, you have a problem? Knock that statue over, baby. Yes.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
Hey, where are you going? You alcoholic, get back here. But, wait 1 second. It's a cliffhanger, I know. But, guys, I have to leave the episode here. It's about 20-minute mark. Just barely, I think. Save game. Yes. But anyway, guys, I have to leave the episode here. Everybody stay cool, live large, and we will see you all later.